Hi Libra, welcome to May. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And before I get started with your reading, I want to call in some good energy. And I want to thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Thank you for sharing videos. Thank you for leaving comments, taking the time out to comment. I hope you're all enjoying the videos. Thank you for those who've ordered readings. And if you're new, welcome. I want to just say welcome to everyone. I hope you're enjoying these videos. So let's see what's coming up for Libra for the month of May. We've got a new moon in Taurus on May 4th and a full moon in Scorpio on May 18th. So let's see I'll get into the astrology later, but for now, what does Libra need to know about love and relationships for the month of May 2019? What does Libra need to know about love and relationships for the month of May 2019? What does Libra need to know about relationships for the month of May 2019? King of Cups, the Hangman, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess. Okay, so you start the month out as the King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone who's very compassionate, has a lot of, has deep feelings, but you don't always show them. And you could be acting like this King of Cups, because it's the first card in the reading. You could be feeling very sensitive in May. Feeling very compassionate, feeling very sensitive, but you're not showing it. You've got this tough exterior, but you're not showing what you're really feeling on the inside. And the Hangman is crossing you. So you may feel like you're in limbo, like your life is kind of stagnating. The Hangman is, you're kind of in transition. It's kind of like a waiting period. You're on the edge of a new beginning. You're on the verge of a new beginning. And you're thinking about giving something up for something better, because the Hangman represents sacrifice. It's like you're making a choice. There could be an opportunity to improve your life in some way. Maybe a new relationship, which we'll get to in a while. It could be on a career front, new job, new relationship. But it feels like a sacrifice if you give something up, because what you're giving up is not totally awful. You know, it's like you don't really want to give up what you have. But you have to give something up to reach this new to accept this new situation. And so you're struggling with that. But you're struggling with letting go of what you have so that you could embrace the new. And this is also a card of having patience. Maybe things are not working out as quickly as you would like. And it's a card of looking at things from a different perspective. And realizing that, you know, it's like the card that says, all good things come to those who wait. So you may be feeling like, I want things to speed up, I want things to happen quickly, or I feel like I'm stuck, like I'm stagnating, like nothing is, you know, nothing's moving. And you're just going to have patience. This is a lesson in patience. You have the Queen of Cups here. This can represent someone who's very sensitive as well. there could be a relationship with someone who's very compatible with you. There's a potential. Because when the king and the queen of the same suit come out, you know, the king of cups, the queen, this person, you're both of the same element. You both have deep feelings. You're both very sensitive. And you could even be both very intuitive. Like you kind of know each other without words. You can communicate without words. The Ace of Swords is in the recent past. So you've been, you're thinking, this is a card of thought. Swords are about mental processes, thoughts, thinking, ideas. And the ace represents a new beginning. So you might be rethinking a situation and thinking about something in a new way. You know, maybe in the past you had a certain frame of mind, or you were thinking along a certain line of thought, and now your thoughts are changing, or you're changing you're thinking of something in a new way. And the ace is also about taking action. The ace is about, you know, it's like something has activated the warrior within you. And it's like, I really want to make changes. I want to change my life. I'm seeing things in a new light. And I know I have to take action. I have to fight for what I want. I have to fight for what I believe. But I feel that a part of you is afraid to move into this new situation. Because you have this Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is, you feel trapped, you feel stuck. Coming up in the future, you have the Four of Pentacles. So you could be working hard towards some type of financial security. Maybe you're holding on too tightly to something and you need to release it. Because the Four is, there's something in your life that gives you a sense of security. And you're holding on when you need to let go. You're holding on too tight. So you're preventing the good from coming in, or you're preventing the changes from happening. You have new beginnings coming up. This Two of Cups, it's a card of connecting with someone that you have a real, you know, almost like a soulmate connection. And there could be, you know, it's like where two people really understand each other. Really, you know, you finish each other's sentences. You're on the same page. It's not just a physical attraction. It's also a mental connection. You think alike. You see the world in similar ways. You have good communication between you. It's almost like, you know, like a soulmate, you know, the other half of you. Like you're both very similar. With the Four of Pentacles, it's a card of you have to give if you want to receive. So you might be sitting around waiting for something to happen when you have to make something happen. You have to initiate something. But you're afraid of it because you have the Ace of Cups here, which is a new love, a new beginning in a relationship. But it's in your fear sector. It's in the sector that represents your fears, your psychological blocks. So part of you is afraid of this new beginning. Especially here, you have the Eight of Swords. Both of these cards represent something is stopping you from initiating this or taking, you know, or you have this potential new beginning, but there's a block. And the Eight of Swords talks about, you know, there's nothing really stopping you. You may not be happy with your current situation, but all you have to do is walk out of it. Nothing is holding you. Because if you look at this card, this woman is tied, she's blindfolded, and there are swords around her, but they're not blocking her. She can just get up and walk away. But she's not doing that because she's afraid. She's afraid she'll be hurt. Like, it's like, this is a card of damned if I do and damned if I don't. Like, if you stay where you're at, you feel like you're going to get hurt. But if you leave, you feel like you're going to get hurt. So you're kind of like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to get hurt either way, you know. And I think it's just your fears speaking to you. You're afraid of getting hurt, but that may not be the outcome. I don't think that would be the outcome. Maybe you're afraid to go out on a limb or approach someone because you're afraid of rejection. But the Three of Pentacles is in your environment. That's a success card. You have a lot of talent, and you're going to be... This is a separate issue. You could be recognized for your abilities. Or the person that you're interested in admires your talent. If you're interested in someone, this can represent how they feel about you. And the Three of Pentacles, they may see you as someone who's very talented, who's very good at what they do. Whatever it is that you're working, whatever it is you do as a career path, that you're very much admired by the people around you. They see you as a professional. They see you as very talented. So I think you're feeling a sense of, it's like a self-esteem issue. And whatever you think about yourself is not the way other people see you. Other people see you as, you know, like the rock star, or, you know, the talented person. The High Priestess is the outcome. And usually when there are things going on behind the scenes. There are things you need to, maybe you're keeping a secret. Maybe your feelings are secret. Or someone that is in your environment has secret feelings for you. I don't know. But the High Priestess represents a favorable outcome. But you have to, and you have this new beginning, this Ace of Cups. This is even a time card. It represents the months of June, July, August. So this summer, you have the potential to connect with someone on a very deep level. It could be someone who's very spiritual, very intuitive, because the High Priestess is, you know, someone that you may admire also. They admire you, you admire them. So really your question is, what am I afraid of? You have to ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Why am I preventing this new beginning from happening? And what am I holding on to? What am I trying to hold on to that I need to release? So let's see what the astrology says. So you have a new moon in the 8th house. That's the house of... It's the house of other people's money, inheritance, support that you get from, let's say, you know, banks, loans. But it also means sex, intimacy. So you can create it. You have the potential to have a new beginning in a relationship that brings greater intimacy to your life, greater financial support. And it could also be a, you know, career success, because you have the 10th. The North Node is in your 10th house, and Neptune is in your 6th house, and they're both. Neptune is aspecting this new beginning. So you could have a new beginning. It could even be a new job opportunity that involves healing in some way. And it allows you, this new opportunity, it can have a healing effect on you as well. It can heal some of your fears and your blocks that are preventing you from changing on a deep level, transforming. Because the 8th house is the house of transformation. They call it death, but it's really the death of the old and the birth of the new you. So there could be a relationship that's coming up that is going to transform you in some way, where you're going to be like a new person. And the person you were before this is not going to be very different than the person you become through this relationship. And it will have a healing effect on you. You have Mars in the 9th house, so you could be traveling. Your energy could be on breaking out of your comfort zone. You might be connecting with people from a distance, foreign, someone who's of a different culture than you, or a different belief system than you. You could be learning new things. You could be going for training, learning new skills, changing your spiritual beliefs, communicating in a different way, because you have Jupiter in the 3rd house. Maybe you're learning how to take a more optimistic view of life, or your relationship with brothers, sisters, siblings, relatives is becoming more optimistic. It's improving. I feel like you want to branch out and explore the world. You want to experience new things. And it's going to be a learning experience. Now the full moon is happening in your 2nd house, and the sun is in the 8th house. So again, this is the money house. The 2nd house is money, but also what you value and how you value yourself. So self-esteem issues are connected with the 2nd house. Am I getting what I deserve from life, from people? Am I getting the love I need? Am I getting the money I need? Am I being paid what I'm worth? Am I demanding too little? Something will come to completion at the end of May. So you could be moving into a new job where you're paid more. You could be involved in a relationship that brings greater love and intimacy into your life. Especially, you have Venus and Uranus going through the 8th. They're coming together in the 8th house. So that could bring something unexpected. Venus is the planet of love and money. You could have an unexpected windfall. You could have an unexpected relationship that's exciting, that brings greater intimacy to your life. Mars is traveling. At this time, at the full moon, Mars will be in your 10th house. You're going to be working toward harder on your career. Your energy will be, you're going to be more ambitious. It's like you get a new lease on life. You want to achieve more when Mars is in the 10th house. You might be working toward a goal or a dream. And Pluto in the 4th house is transforming your home base. So you could be either renovating or moving to a new location, dealing with childhood issues or issues from that originate in childhood. But definitely, when Venus and Uranus come together, expect the unexpected. Surprises. So whatever the surprise is, it could be money, that comes out of the blue, financial support, because it's the 8th house. It could also be intimacy. Like you could be connecting with someone on a very deep level, on an intimate level. And it could be unexpected. Like you didn't expect to have these feelings, or you didn't expect this relationship to go in that direction. Whatever it is, it's something that because Uranus you can't predict. It's going to be, something is going to fly in and you have no idea what it is. So whatever you think it is going to be, it's going to be something else. So just be open. Don't try to control the outcome of it within May. There's a relationship, there's love potential. There's a strong connection. You just have to just be patient and see what happens. Because something is coming by the end of the month. Some surprise. It's a pleasant surprise. It's not going to be, a surprise that you have to be afraid of. It will be surprising, but it'll be something that you'll be happy with. Because the High Priestess represents a favorable outcome. So, love looks good for you, Libra, in May. The only thing that, just don't block it. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid to share your feelings, because, with the King of Cups, you're keeping everything in. Maybe you need to be more vulnerable and, tell people how you feel. Tell people what you're thinking, what you're feeling. there's love here. The potential for love is there. So it's up to you whether you want to accept it or not. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Libra. And if you'd like a private reading, contact me. There's a link in the description box, and we'll get you on the schedule. In the meantime, embrace the new love that's coming your way. It can change your life in a positive way. So I will talk to you again next month. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Bye now.